Okay. All right. So let me quickly show to you some of the analysis we made today at FX with a KG. And I'm going to start with Bitcoin because I think a lot of you are going to, even a lot of us from here, we are very, very um, much anticipating this move from where price currently is, which is at 85657.59. All right, I'll come back to that. Now, this analysis we made for US 30, which is Dow Jones. Okay, now having seen this move, okay, and having seen price, dropped from 445,118. You see, I'm always mentioning this area or these areas. Okay, these are the stop and reverse levels that we um, are always walking about. We walk around it. Okay, that every time we see price around it, definitely we start thinking about opportunities that we can make either to buy or to sell. Okay, now having dropped from 45,000, now you can just see, let me drag so you can see this is actually the high of last year. Okay, at this point. All right, because if you move down to, you don't even need to move, this is actually it, that is the previous year high. Okay, look at your monthly candle, you see that US 30 topped the high of US 30 for last year, the highest high for US 30, the highest candle, I mean the yes for not the highest candle, the highest high for US 30 in the month of in the year of 2024 was at 45,180. Now price dropped from there, and it dropped until it got to around our support and stop and reverse level at 43,615. But it went a little bit down and it got to around 43,345. Now you can see this is one thing we always expect. So many factors that we looked around, and the next thing we thought about was that potential buy opportunity could, is very, very imminent with this one. And then we are actually looking at if eventually the price breaks above this current this horizontal line that we draw here. Okay, this drawn horizontal line, anytime price breaks above it, definitely it's a we are going to definitely shoot our buy order, start, we generate our buy order, and see how far it goes, and our take profit once any entry is made from around here. Our take profit is definitely back at that point where price dropped from, because the US 30, the Nasdaq, the S&P 500, they are always, most times, always running, you know they're always having a bullish momentum, most of the time. I'm not saying all the time. Okay, so we want to buy US 30 at any given point in time. So that's for US 30. The second one we saw was actually gold. Okay, now let me show you. Gold didn't, has not been able to get to as far as this point, okay, where we actually are looking at. Now this is at 3045, that is 3.03045. But yeah, we saw that there is possibility after a very, very serious zone has been formed here. Now so many things, so many factors that we look at, okay, that will definitely make us to decide whether maybe this move has ended, this bullish move has ended, or this bearish move, okay, as okay, this short bearish move has ended. Several factors that we look at from this desk here, now from this office here. Now this, from the analysis we made earlier today, was that the sell is very, very imminent, and I see a lot of people giving GBPUSD gold, were giving buy orders, when professional trader, professionally, you should look at it with a third eye and decide if the buy order or the buy signals that you or anybody who was given that, if it is needed at that point in time. But the point here is that we are looking at a potential fall up to 2,790, okay, from 2,957.97. So it's possible price, definitely before this is going to be our first take profit if conditionally price, keeps falling. So that is that about that. We talked about what's it called, US 30, which is Dow Jones, and also XAUUSD. I'm going to come back to Bitcoin once I am done with GBPUSD, because that's the third one, right? The same move, the same idea, irrespective of the fact that gold, GBP, and USD, they all have their differences. Okay, now we also are seeing that now if you look at this from here, gold actually almost touched the stop and reverse point at 1.2732 or 33 rather. Okay, 1.2733. Gold almost touched it, so it's reasonable enough for us to look for opportunities to want to sell the market, since we the stop and reverse is being used as a resistance level. Okay, now if it was here, definitely we'll be looking for an opportunity to buy the market, not sell again, right? So that's it. So our take profit is definitely going to be anywhere at the next stop and reverse level, which is at 25158. That's going to be our first take profit. Price could continue to drop. Okay, I really cannot say, but yes, let that be an area where we can just you can just take about almost 150 pips from GBP USD. That is the wisdom of the market, to understand where price is coming from and then know where the direction of the market is actually faced. Okay, so several others that one can actually analyze. All right, several others that one can actually analyze. Now the same thing with XRP USD. Okay, the same thing with XRP. As so long for XRP USD, that is for ripples. Okay, that's a cryptocurrency. Now as long as this level, this stop and reverse at 1.94598 remains unbroken, okay, the highest price will do is to get here. Now because if you look at it here also, we also have the same um stop and reverse holding price that already initially fell up to that point, and price went back up. So it is not bad if we also in this regard look for a buy opportunity. I'm not going to give all the deep expanded specialist language, and that's I used to tell people that these are the things or the stuff that have kept us away from the market, kept us away from a retracement is a retracement. People call retracement pullback. ICT people start gave it a different name, but let people understand. Even if you can teach it in any native language, I think it's better. Okay, so we are also for XRPUSD, which is ripples, potential buy opportunity. It's possible and it's very, very imminent. And lastly, let's go to BTCUSD. Now the idea here is we already got to another stop and reverse, all right, and price has not moved far down, but what it had come back, had moved, broken the stop and reverse, went back into it, and now what I'm trying to see is that it is possible that this consolidation might be forming, all right, for BTC USD. But the idea here is that potentially we'll be looking to buy BTC USD from 85,000 where price currently is at, and then see if it will definitely get us to 97,000. That is the first take profit, and the second take profit is at 108,400, and if it is possible it can do more, but I think that is the highest price had actually got into. okay, at 108, and that is the high of last year. So potentially we are looking for a buy opportunity for BTC USD. And like we always say, please, this is not a signal service, it's not a signal program. We are only using what we have, our ideas, our expertise, our knowledge in the financial market of almost 20 years or 2 decades in the financial market to educate people from, all walks of life. Either you might be an intending or would be, trader, or a newbie who has just started, or an intermediate, or even a professional trader. It does not matter. Okay, nobody is an island. We are all just trying to, help ourselves and let people see that there is always a light, in the business of forex at the end of the tunnel. So I want to say thank you for giving this privilege, and we will see you in the next one. Please hit the follow button and also follow us on all social platforms. Thank you very much.